In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I met a person who belonged to a small city of Punjab. Although his background was not so comfortable or affluent, he completed his education, got a master degree in mathematics, applied for the PCS exam, passed it, and secured a job of lecturership in another small city. Did his job over there for few years. He, he was running a very successful academy, earning a very good amount of money. Then it came to his mind, or maybe somebody asked him. He applied for a PhD in China. He got the opportunity, went there, worked very hard, completed his education a bit earlier than the stipulated period, returned the extra money to the government of Pakistan, to the HEC. Everyone else was amazed, astonished. Now he applied for the job in the university, which he got a lecturership in the university, in the public sector university. Then kept studying there. His job began from the assistant professor, not from the lecturership, sorry. Became a professor, became the HOD. Then, after another few years, he became the chairman of the department. I had a meeting with him. We were discussing the things, certain things, in an informal, in a gupshup. He told that I want to tell you the difference between us and the rest of the countries in the world, the difference between Pakistan and between the developed countries, are truly developing countries in the world. We, the listeners, the two enough, two only, we were eager and desperate to listen. We thought maybe it would be a kind of lecture. We have been listening from here and from there. But he told us only one thing. He told us only one thing. What was this one thing, by the way? That is worth knowing, that is worth sharing. He said that we, the Pakistanis, have a lot of general knowledge. But unfortunately, our specific professional knowledge is very, very little as compared to the people living in the other countries. Our professional knowledge, our professional skills are far below than the world standard. And we cannot develop at all on the basis of general knowledge. We can only develop on the basis of professional specific knowledge. It is actually the how can we become more competent and useful? How can we outperform others only by being more competent and more competent in our own respective profession? Otherwise, it is not possible. On the basis of general knowledge, it's not possible. As for the general knowledge is concerned, it is only for the chit chat, it is only for the gupshup, it is only for the leisure time. As for the workplace performance is concerned, it is only possible if at all we are having enough professional knowledge, enough professional skills, enough professional competency. We cannot perform as good as even the regional countries are concerned, the countries of our regions are concerned, our region are concerned. Not to talk of being a competent person at the world level, we are not so competent even amongst the third world countries. We are not so competent even amongst the developing countries. So how can we make a place for ourselves, for us in the in the world community? If we travel to the Western nations, if at all, even if we travel to Gulf countries, the GCC countries, we are seen lagging behind, far behind. Why? Because there in the GCC, we do have to compete with the countries of the region, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Philippines, not the country of our region, but still we do have to compete these people. We do have to people. Employer will compare our performance with the performance of those people, and then there are the Africans. I think if at all we want to become a competent, if at all we do want to earn the success, this success is possible only if at all we do have the professional competency, and the professional competency is not possible. Professional competency is not possible unless and until we do work very hard in our own respective professions. Instead of working hard, instead of remaining too much interested in the general knowledge, instead of remaining too much interested in the general knowledge, it is far better, far better, far better to focus upon our own respective professional knowledge. And this is the only thing which will make us succeed. This is the only thing which will make us a prominent human being. On the basis of the professional knowledge and skill, we can outperform others in our profession. If at all, if we are outperforming other people in our profession, then only we can earn more money. Then only we can make our place in the society, and then only we can become a successful person in our respective profession. And the success in our respective profession is far more important than the general knowledge, than being competent and being more knowledgeable, etc., and the general knowledge. Now, what is the trouble in Pakistan is that most of the people, they want a governmental job. They want a public sector job. Why? Because they don't have to work much, they don't have to become competent, and they are not going to be fired, they are not even going to be pressurized for a better quality of work. Rather, they don't have to become, they don't have to give a good output in their respective profession. They just have to survive. They just have to look busy and do nothing. And this is actually look busy, do nothing approach is the reason, is the cause behind our mediocrity, rather behind our failure. We are performing far poor. And even if we don't go abroad, we do live in our own country, we do have to become a competent human being in our respective profession. And that competency is not possible unless and until we are found working hard, we are found working hard and smart, and pay lesser attention to the general knowledge, pay lesser attention to the media, to the television, to the social media, and pay more attention to the professional competency, pay more attention to the learning skills of the in our respective field. Thank you.